In this video, I'll give you an overview of the course Psych 1301. To begin with, you will have to know that the course is divided into modules. Typically, a module runs over 2 weeks. Each week, we'll cover an area of psychology, such as personality, motivation, psychopathology, and so on. You will find short videos in each module where I will provide a glimpse of the major contents covered within that module. Do you have to buy books? Well, good question. The good news is you don't. You don't have to purchase a set textbook. We'll use a lot of online free resources that are available to you in Canvas within each module. As you heard in the last video, you will find that this course is unlike a lot of other courses. The reason being, I take a complete hands-on, practical, active learning approach in my classroom, meaning you will find that there are no traditional tests or quizzes or exams in my course. You will learn by experiencing the content and bringing it to life in our everyday living. Well, I hear such a big sigh of relief and a feeling of joy as you hear that you don't have to work as hard as other courses. I can even hear some people trying to make mental calculations of how you can allocate your time for your physics or your math or your biology course instead of this course. Well, I'm sorry to say this, but it's not going to be the case. Well, although it's true that you will have a lot more fun than the other courses, nevertheless, it does not mean that this is going to be an easy course to get by. This is why I say that. In this course, you'll be reflecting on almost everything. When I say everything, I mean it. You will write reflections in this course on things you do and the things you learn in the form of blogs. Yes, you heard it right. You are going to be a great blogger by the end of the semester, trust me. And you wonder why blogs, right? Some of you may not have even heard about what it is or would not have tried it before. But do not worry, do not panic. I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions on how to blog. You're going to use Google Blogger to do this. And you will find all the informations on Canvas, information required for this in Canvas page. So you will also have separate instructions that go through the um, the steps for creating your module, for managing your module, to leave a comment, to see the comments posted by people, and so on. So here's what you will do every week. The first one, start with your readings. Go through the lecture videos, go through the chapters, and make notes, reflect on them, and then write a blog about it. So that is the first thing. The second thing, start working on your module experiential task right from the first day of the week. That meaning to say, the course week starts on every Tuesday. So you will have 2 weeks, that is a module, module's time to complete the experiential task. When I say experiential task, it just means that you will be doing a bunch of exercises or activities for each module to experience it in your everyday life. So I'll give you an example. Some weeks it may be like watching a TED Talk or a movie clip, or in some weeks it may be go interview two different age group couples, like someone who's newly married and someone who is old, and compare their relationship based on the theories that you learn about relationships and marriage. Or some weeks it may just be like go to your favorite coffee shop, hang out, do not take your cell phone or any electronic gadget. Just go and observe, make conversation with strangers, and you're going to write about it. So here you heard two components. The first one is doing something, that is actively engaging in doing an exercise. And the second thing is sitting and reflecting on your experience and connecting it to your readings, connecting it to different theories, different studies. So that is what makes up an experiential task assignment. Does it sound more fun? I know you're like, can't wait to get started. Just hold on. You just have one more thing to do each week. The last thing you will do is based on every week's readings, learnings, you will be writing a blog, and based on experiential tasks, you'll be writing a blog. So you will be writing a blog where people can see yours, but you will also have to have an opportunity to see what others have done in the course. So the third thing in the week is for you to go and look around and see what your peers, your classmates have done. So the third one is going and seeing, visiting people's blog and reading their posts and leaving comments on at least two readings and at least two experiential tasks. I know in the past students, I say four, but students do much more than that. So you're going to enjoy seeing how people do the same exercise but do it very differently or write differently, and that's something that you will love about this experience of blogging. All right, you will see all the information related to blogs that you need and under the section called blogging related resources in Canvas. So please do go through it. Start with your module one right now. That's all that you need to know right as of right now. That'll be your 70% of your grade on the course. So are you wondering what your 30% is? That's a combination of factors. That is how timely and consistent are you in keeping up with your work, your attendance, your online presence, and your participation, your engagement in class. Know that I value that your attitude, your interest, and your effort that you put in terms of time, in terms of trying to understand, willingness to learn. All that counts in this course. You're going to get credits for that. So remember, I see all your effort and I make an account of it. So that means that when you don't, I make an account of it as well. So there will be extra credit opportunities to make up for your absence or to make up for something that you did not do quite well, that I felt like you could have improved. So you will see that in the syllabus, and the details about it, the extra credit and how that works. And you will see that every module has an extra credit that you need to be doing before the end of the next module, which means you don't have opportunity to do in the end to make up for your lost grades, lost points throughout the course. So that is just for you to keep up with the work, keep up with the due dates. It's not a lot of work, but you need to allocate your time in a way that you are consistent in doing the work and getting done with. So this is all that you need to know right now. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. Feel free to send me an email or to um, uh, give me a call. You make sure that you reach out to me if you have any questions. All the details of my information are there in the syllabus, so make sure to check it out. And again, it's great to have you at the course, and I love that God's got a great things ahead of us. So have a great time and God bless.